Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. Some interesting music that was playing. I think it was kind of hearing it a little bit while I was getting stuff ready, but the little GIF that I can see on Spotify for what plays on this song looks like an interesting game that comes from. We're gonna snooze that. I don't know why Twitch is already starting to try to do ads. Yeah, we're back. Happy Sunday. Pretty good weekend. Like I said, probably wasn't gonna stream on Thursday because beta for Battlefield 6. So I played that Thursday and Friday. It's good. It's good. There's some things they need to work on, which they should. I imagine they will fix. Like there's over 500,000 people that were playing it, so obviously there weren't glaring server issues, but there were, I would say, hit reg issues. That was my biggest gripe with the game, or the beta. It's still going on today, but I don't really feel like playing it today, since it'll be back next weekend too. Maybe with updates. But yeah, the biggest critique I have, I mean, there's a couple of other ones, but the biggest one is the hit registration feels extremely off. Sometimes it feels really good, like you're hitting like a non-moving target, like someone's staying still. Center mass, you're hitting them, or maybe they're moving back and forth a little bit, but you still, like, your bolt should be hitting them. And sometimes it's good, works perfect, and sometimes you dump like half to a full mag, and you're like, even if you like watch a replay of it, your bolts are hitting them, but the server registration or the hit reg is like jumpy all over the place, so some of the bolts don't register or something. I don't know, that's one major thing I noticed, where sometimes I'm hitting center mass and they die as expected, and like 4 or 5 shots from like an SMG or rifle. And then sometimes you're dumping a whole magazine into it and you're like, these should be hitting, and it takes a whole magazine. So I don't know, that was my major issue with that. There's a couple other things, not really, I guess, issues, just complaints about the beta having only smaller maps, and the one big map in quotes there was actually pretty small just on a bigger map, though the kind of forces you into a smaller area. It's a medium map disguised as a big map with the jets. The only one map of the 4, I think there's 4, or maybe there's 5, but only one of them had jets and helicopters. Given I don't have skills to fly the jets anymore like I did back in Battlefield 4 and 3. Helicopters are fun though, but they definitely aren't overpowered as they were in 2042. Their helicopters actually pretty weak. Jets, if you know how to fly them, you can do pretty good, but you can quickly take them out with AA. Oh yeah, there's another thing with the engineer class. They already confirmed that this is being changed, but in the beta you can have an RPG and a Strela AA. So all engineers can have AA and AT, which doesn't seem right. Well, it isn't right. But you could just easily spam Strelas, and if they're not really good at flying, you can easily take them out. I really enjoyed it though. It was fun. I put quite a bit of hours into it. 13 hours. I think I'm level 17 in it. 20 is the max level in the beta. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'll play more of it next weekend in the open beta. But today we're going to be playing more Satisfactory because we're going to be chilling and relaxing, because I was real productive this morning, got a lot of stuff done, did some cardio, got laundry going right now for my bedding. So when that pops, I gotta go throw that in the dryer. But I got most of my stuff done. I will probably have to snack here soonish because I had my breakfast / early or brunch at 11, which is just a big yogi bowl. and I'm not gonna go till after stream and not eat. So usually on Sunday streams I do have dinner midway, so we'll probably do that. I'd rather not order delivery. Spending too much money lately, so I do have some brats I'll probably do. It'll be pretty quick. Anything else? I can't really think of anything else at the moment that I want to talk about or yap about. But yeah, we're playing Satisfactory. I don't know how long I'll stream today, but as long as I'm feeling good and enjoying it, I'll continue. Definitely till probably about 7 at the earliest, I think, unless something comes up. But yeah, I gotta make sure my air is not locking up on me right now. It's pretty warm out, but my AC, I've kind of fine-tuned the schedule of it so that it prevents it from locking up. Like, I have it run for an hour, turn it off for an hour, pretty much repeat, as long as it's above the temperatures I set. All right, enough yapping. Let me open up my soda. Also trying to get my Roomba to start vacuuming while I was doing stuff this morning, but I forgot I unplugged it, so it is charging right now, so I'll probably just run it tomorrow. It'll be too loud on stream if I run it now, so I don't have a filter, so you can even hear me tapping my desk, which is kind of weird. I thought I had a noise gate on here. I do. I feel like it's not working quite right, but whatever. Alright, enough yapping. Let's get into Satisfactory. I guess I can move over to this. Not sure why my camera's not on. Uh-oh. Why is my camera not working? Oh, that's nice. Is my camera busted? Hold on. It has the light on, so it's on. Oh my god, what is this? Looks like it should be on. Maybe if I deactivate and reactivate. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. And now it works. Weird. Alright, let's continue. And then we can switch over to Synthwave Lo-Fi. Hopefully it's not too loud, and hopefully it's not too quiet. What do you see right here? Is that my desk that you see? What is it? I don't know what you see. What is that? What the heck? Weird. Oh well. Alright, we're back. We're playing more Satisfactory. Oh boy. We got plenty of stuff to do today. Do I want to do the loop? No loop? No. Well, I do want to do it. But I want to get the supercomputer automation started first so that we can have that going and building up, because we need 100, well, 94 of those. I'm trying to think, is the music too loud? Can't really tell. Kind of sounds loud, but can't really tell. We need to check on sheets and all that. Let's work on AI limiters. And I already got stuff on my glasses. How does that work? I cleaned them right before stream and there's already stuff on them. There we go. It's better. I also got my candle going right next to me. My vanilla and bergamot. Yeah, making it real fancy smelling in here. Alright. Let's go check sheets. I think we're good on quickwire, right? We checked quickwire, but I'm not... If it was good, I would have taken it off, right? I think. We'll check. We'll double check. I should also double check our power situation when we get up here. So, just to make sure we're outputting enough power, and my mouse is already flying off the screen. Alright, should be good now. Okay, that looked like it was empty. That could have been bad. Don't want to be running out of copper wire. Okay, so we need 25 sheets per minute, so we need to make 15 per minute more, but I think we made a blueprint for these, right? Yep. But we need to also do probably more input because it is copper ore to ingots. Yep, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. I think we're getting this ore from the new node that we tapped, right? That looks like we could just tap off of that. But I don't know how much is actually being fed off of that. I guess we could just check the efficiency on it and see if we can actually... Let's go do that. So it's off this belt here. Seems to feed quite a bit. So hopefully... Oh, there's a bird. We haven't seen one of these birds in a long time. He's just chilling on the conveyor belt. Hopefully we can tell just from the efficiency on the miner if we can afford to take more off this. And maybe it's not even fully overclocked. Ooh, look at that bunny hop. Dude, you can get cooking with that. It's fully overclocked at 70%. So we still have... No. So we got 29%. What's 29%? 600 times 174 per minute. And how many of these? Shoot. Kind of hard to tell without going back to machines. Yeah, the bunny hopping is kind of crazy. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So how many per minute copper ore do we need for one floor of sheets? $120? Oh yeah, we can do that. We can do that. That's easy. We have enough overhead. Also might just blow his candle out because it is kind of irritating my sinuses a little bit. Unfortunately, because it actually smells pretty good. Also doesn't help that there's wildfire smoke all over the place right now outside. It's like the AQI right now is like unhealthy. Not even unhealthy for sensitive individuals, it's just unhealthy for general populace. It's kind of crazy. Alright, let's do this. Blueprints. Copper sheets. Oh, let me put the wall down. Blueprints, sheets. Okay. Forget, how do you turn on auto connect? There we go. Is that, I don't think that's gonna work, is it? No, it's not gonna auto connect to this. Oh well. Oh well. Still works. Alright. That's all good and dandy. So we're gonna split off this. Let me just bring the belt down. Actually, that'd be easier. What the heck? Why is the preview extra long? Are these backwards? Oh, the heck. Oh, I can't do it off that one. I gotta do it off the center one, don't I? 'Cause that's where the belt's hooked up. Yeah. There we go. Now I won't be confused. There we go. Now it's the right way. Perfect. All right, and then we gotta line up the output because we're still only at, yeah, we're not even close to the 780 max, so we're still fine. Trickling down, it's gonna be on this wall here. Like so. Yeah, I'm gonna blow this candle out. I don't want to get a headache. Smells good, but can only have it on for so long. Okay. Organization, industrial. Oops. Nah, I don't need that chainsaw. Hook it all up. And then we need to get power up here. Pretty easy stuff setting this up. Essentially, we're just rinse and repeating everything. Rinse and repeat until we get the final product. I didn't realize I made this building, or this factory, like extra long. Was it 13 long? It is. Dang. Wonder why I did it like that. There's so much extra space here. Unless the first floor is different, which could be the case. There we go. And we just need power. What kind of pole does this do? It only does a Mark 1. I wish that would default to Mark 2. There we go. How's our power doing? We're getting close. We're getting close to having to upgrade our power situation, which I still haven't really decided what I want to do with that. I think it would be fun to do probably most efficient actually to be turbo fueling the fuel generators. I think that would be not too bad, because once we get turbo fuel set up, we can eventually do rocket fuel as well, and we can just replace our fuel generators input essentially with rocket fuel or turbo fuel, so we wouldn't really have to do a whole lot of change there. I think I could be wrong. I've never done turbo or rocket fuel, so it would be a first. All right, let's see. We got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 per minute more. And that belt's looking fine. All right. Simple as that. We're already making progress. So this is going to be 300 now. And then we add the 25 here, which is going to be 55. Easy peasy. All right, so then we can take that off like so. The cables. We're gonna do the cables for HSCs since we're right here anyways. Might as well. But I think that requires more, if I remember correctly, 75 cable. Wait, what? I thought I needed to make more. I guess not. What is this? 469 plus 75, 544. Okay, well, that easier than I thought. I thought we were gonna have to make another floor for the copper wire over there, but I guess not. Why is that running the whole time? Oh, I just had to say it. Also, my laundry's done, so I'm gonna go throw that in the dryer real quick. I'll be right back. And then I ran over my headset cable. There we go. All right, be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay. Kind of worrying that this copper wire is not backed up. Or is it still filling up here? It might be filling because there's stacks of 500, right? Yeah, okay, it's still slowly balancing. Okay. Yeah, that one is paused until we make another copper wire, but that's fine. We are doing A-okay. Okay, so cable is actually good, surprisingly. While I'm thinking of it, I'm gonna go drain the water tanks so they don't fill up and alumina production stops. Still haven't came up with a solution for that. Can I just like dump the water into the ocean or something? Be kind of cool. Like, I don't know what to do with excess water. Besides, like, package it and crush it, but that just seems like such a waste of a lot of resources. There we go. Alright. So we need to check quick wire. Oh no, I was thinking we checked Criterion. We didn't check quick wire, I think. No, I think we did check quick wire because quick wire is right at producing right at the mining site for Criterion anyways, so we'll see. We'll double check. We will double check. Wait, I want to double check this because this is actually using more than it's producing, but it is still doing just fine. So, as expected, because it's not all these numbers are at production and usage is actually just when it's at max efficiency, but a lot of stuff backs up pretty fast, so a lot of stuff actually doesn't, so that those numbers aren't entirely accurate all the time. So sometimes we can over consume or consume higher technically than our production, if that makes sense. It's purple up there. And if you really want to go hunting for slugs, go at nighttime, because I almost fell off. You can see them so far because how well they glow. The yellow, the blue, purple, blue, yellow, yellow. Crazy. So we need 440 quick wire. So this is just gonna be 640. Right? So we need 440 on top of 640. I don't know why I was struggling to come to realization that is entirely correct. All right, so now we're actually good to just build or upgrade our AI limiters and our HSCs. I forget what HSCs are. High-speed connectors. So we are good to just do that. So actually pretty easy start today. I thought I was gonna have to do a couple more upgrades for like cables and copper wire and stuff like that, but we're good. We are a-okay to do these. Not that one. It's on the street. I wish I could do, I bet there's a way to do it, but like at an intersection here, have something like, like crossroad signs or posts, you know, signposts saying, oh, this way is copper wire, copper or cables and stuff like that. They're kind of cool to do. I think these are AI limiters, right? I always forget what these look like. Yep, okay. So I forget how I want to do this. Okay, so it is, I need 3.75 more per minute AI limiters, which this makes 5 per minute more, which we took that into account, that we're not actually doing like half machines and stuff like that. So we should be good to just hook this extra machine up here. Should. Oop, there we go. Upgrade that power pole. And boom. AI limiters? Good. We're making 5 more per minute now, which is obscenely backed up. Nice, love to see that. So now we're actually producing 15, and that 7.5 plus 3.75, 11.5. There we go. Why can't I move backwards? Oh, I was stuck on the track. That's it for that. Cool. And all this is just for one machine to make supercomputers. Just one machine. If we wanted to double what we want, or we're going to do, that's a lot of stuff to upgrade again. High-speed connectors right down the road. Very nice. And we need 5.625 more. How many machines was that? Is that 1 more? There's 2 more. Oh boy. But we took that into account. We did take that into account. We did. So we need to make 2 more machines, or manufacturers here. Okay. Which it's only a try input, so that's pretty simple. We do have a blueprint for try inputs, so the next floor we do here should be pretty good to go, but it will do an extra machine that will just turn off. One, two, three. Come on, what's going on here? There we go. Just like that. Is this power pole Mark II? Oh, it is. Nice. The fuck was that sound? Oh, I need to go put my watch back on. I forgot I threw in the charger when I was taking a shower. Is that quick wire moving? Oh, it's because there's a splitter there. Okay. How is this not full? Oh, because we just put a new machine in here too. Gotcha. Wait, so this is using 300 quick wire. How many do these use? Oh shit. That belt is maxed out. Uh-oh. Because these use 630. 730, 830, 930. Our belt's can only handle 780, so that's kind of a weak point. Oh shit. We're gonna have to run another belt. We'll probably run a separate belt for just for these. So we gotta go way back up to the quick wire and run a second belt, because that is why it's looking like a slow, because it is. It's belt limited. It's limited by our technology of the time. Which, is there Mark 6 belts? I imagine there is. How's it going, big guy? He's just chilling. Oh crap. I thought I had power poles leading up here. Oh no. Well. I think that's over on that setup where I have power poles actually. Wait, there's power right here. But it's not gonna lead all the way up there. Shoot. I wish you could ride the elevators. Or the lifts. It'd be kinda cool. I don't know how you'd do it though. You just kinda have to hold on and jump off at the right time so you don't get sucked into the little connecting piece. Well, I should have grabbed my car, but we're just gonna fly it. Oh wait, I have an inventory or a hand slot. Oh, I don't have my zipline with me. I was gonna say we could just ride the zipline here. Or zipline the power line. But I don't have it on me. But I could put it on me. We do have an inventory slot. Don't know when I got that, but that's alright. Alright, so we can run the second belt here. Wait, what's the production on this? 720, okay. Oh wait, our Criterium's, our quick wire's fucked. Uh-oh. You know, I just when we counted it down there, what was it, 930? Yeah. Okay. Somewhere calculation got messed up. This is maxed out? It isn't. But how much more quick wire can we get for 480? It's only 120 more. We can only get 2 smelters, which is 30. So we could only get 120 more. That's not enough. So we need to find another Criterium node. Oh man. Yeah, I botched that up. I don't know how I managed that. I really messed that up. Okay. Not sure how that happened. Where's the other Criterium? Let's mine? Yeah, we got it. Oh, there's one down here. Oh, it's a pure one too. Oh, let's go just go do that one. Wait, is that one closer? It's not. Well, technically it's closer to me, but that's fine. It's a normal one. We want the pure one. Can't believe I messed that up. I don't know how that happened. Little train. Is it plastic? It's plastic too. Owie. Owie. For some reason that one didn't hurt me though. Fabric drop off. Yeah, I don't think that train really moves. We don't really use fabric besides for filters. I'm trying to remember where my car is. There it is. Yeah, so we kind of messed up with the quick wire, but that's alright. We need portable miners. Not that one. Equipment. We need 2 of them for a Mark II miner. There you go. I remember when there was no such thing as auto crafting in the workbench, and you actually had to hold it down. You had to hold left click down to do the tink 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 tink. You had to hold it down, and people would just put like weights on their mouse or something to do it. And then they introduced the auto craft where you just hit space. Real huge change. Tim's over yonder, right? Yep, it's over that way. Whoa. Alright. How wide? Just 4 wide? Okay. We're gonna bring power with us so I don't run out of jetpack juice. Just like that. Oh, hello, Mr. Blue Slug. He's chilling. Yeah, I much prefer streaming on Sundays compared to weekdays, so I have a lot more time. I don't feel rushed. I can get stuff done before stream, because I don't work. on Sundays compared to weekdays. You know, I'm working and I feel kind of rushed to get stuff done. Sunday streams are just more enjoyable. What's this? Why is there a crate here? Why is there a crate on the map here? Okay. It's a little bit to the left. I don't really remember how I do the road. Actually, that's too many. Yeah, maybe not. I remember my keybinds, man. I'm messing up. Which one's the foundation? Oh, I'm out of power. I think it's down on the beach over here, if I remember. Oh, I hear a slug below me. I think. I thought I heard it. Oh, he's right here. Hello, Mr. Purple Slug. I will take you. Is that it right there? Wait, do I have explosives? I do have some with me, okay. I don't want to go over... Oh, I guess we're gonna go over that. Is it limestone? Oh, that's one too many. There you go. Oh, no, I want the one there. Oh, okay. So it's right there. We can step down a little bit. Let's do 8. Should be good. Ooh. Let's not slide off. Trying to think. It's gonna be pretty tall if we do it here. But we can, you know, daisy chain lifts. That's fine. It works. It works out. Excuse me. The Caterium's pretty wide considering how many we can actually fit. Oh, wow, I almost flew off there. Well, I did. All right. I forget how wide the Caterium actually is, but... Oh, I'm out of concrete. My dimensional depots aren't keeping up, unfortunately. So we gotta blow that out, of course. And then we'll tap the mine. and then we'll just double daisy chain the lifts up, and then trying to remember our other setup. How many smelters did we have? We had like what, 4? But it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be different because I think this one's pier. No, the other one was pier 2, but we weren't fully utilizing it. I gotta get power down there, so we're just gonna do this while we're waiting for concrete. Yeah! Beautiful. These are cool looking trees. I like it. Production, miner mark 2. Surface is too uneven. What? Oh, is it because there's those rock bits still there? How long does it take for that to despawn? Do I have to look away? Oh, there it goes. I think that was kind of, yeah, I was goofing with it. Why does that say only 240? Oh, it hasn't started yet. It'll update once it starts here. There it goes. Woo! Speedy. Alright. So... oh, it's like right above it, okay. We'll do middle, why not? Almost don't need a daisy chain lifts, almost. And they're backwards. Why does it do that? Oh my god, messing up all the keybinds. Okay, so smelter. Are these kind of like too close together for splitters, or no? Okay, a little cramped, but it's all right. We can make it work. It's not too bad. Caterium, Caterium, and Caterium. There we go. Now we can do this like that. There we go. Kind of wish these would fill up even though there's no power, but oh well. I don't think we have a blueprint for Caterium just because, or Quickwire, because it's just so much. I mean, we could do, well, no, that's not gonna work. It's just a bunch of constructors. That's all it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make that a mark 2. Okay. Oh. No way I could do this, right? No, okay. There's only one connection allowed on them. I was gonna say, maybe you can actually daisy chain machines. That does not allow that. Quick wire, quick wire. All these need to be quick wire. So I think with 4 smelters we can. Why is that the only one that's smoking? Oh. I think with 4 of these we can actually do. Oh wait, did I overclock the ones at the other base? Because these are only putting out 15 and these need 12. Did I overclock them? I don't remember if I did or not. Ah, dang it. Can't believe that that was such a huge oversight on the quick wire. Thought we were a-okay on it, and then I checked and I'm like, oh shit, we're like way over belt limit and also way over production limit. Also just doing this, and we're not complete with the machines because we're still building up our concrete with the dimensional depots. Oh. There we go. I must have overclocked these, right? Oh, they're already making them. Ooh, whatever. I mean, I can overclock them. It doesn't hurt, you know? Well, it's gonna give me goofy decimals. I don't want goofy decimals. No, the other ones weren't overclocked. I think I just have a bunch of forge or smelters, right? So 90 times 4, that's 360. We're over half consumption of that node already. But we're also making 120 ingots, which satisfies 10 of these. Which, what are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, one more. 10. Because we can technically actually fit more, but do we need to right now? I don't know. So what is the output on this? That's 600 per minute. Okay. Our belts can handle 780, so we might as well just pump this to close to that as we can get without going over 780. Because I have this fully overclocked down here, don't I? I do. Okay. Because this is 360, this will be 450. Like that. That. Okay. And then with 30 more per minute, we can do 2 more of these machines. Hopefully I'm doing this math correctly. Now I'm kind of second guessing myself after we messed that up pretty bad. So now we have 12 times 60. So we got 60 more we could do, which would be one more. We can do that. I only had 7.5 though, we need 12. Well, no, wait, hold on. No, that's enough because we only need 36 for another machine. There we go. And then that's... Okay, this is gonna take a while for the manifold to actually, you know, fill up. Those first three are full already. It's about halfway. So, I mean, it's gonna take a while before this is actually running up at full efficiency. But this will give us 780 per minute Criterium, or quick wire. Can do the walls while we're waiting for that. I mean, we don't really need to wait for it, but might as well make walls so it actually kind of looks like a somewhat factory going on over here. This is going to be a pretty long belt, but it's not long enough to warrant a train, in my opinion. Alright, and then we're merging all this. I'm already thinking of food. I was thinking of like white mac and cheese, the like Gouda mac and cheese. Oh, that would be so good. I don't have any of that though. I should go grocery shopping somewhat soon. I do have like Velveeta and Kraft, but that's not like the actual good mac and cheese. Maybe I'll just make mac and cheese for dinner. It doesn't take that long. Just gotta get the water boiling and then it's like 8 minutes, I think, for Velveeta. So it wouldn't be too bad. As much as I'd like to order delivery so I don't have to make something while I'm streaming, but don't want to spend more money than I have to. Mac and cheese sounds dangerous. It hasn't been for me for a long time, thankfully. So maybe I just built up my tolerance to lactose. Every once in a while, my stomach will feel a little upsetty, but it's not to the point where I'm running to the bathroom. Thankfully, that used to be so bad, but now it's not, so. Shit changes, I guess. My body's adapted. Alright, we gotta do one more wall level. I do like white cheddar mac and cheese. It's so good. I also have brats and stuff. I was thinking about making brats for dinner, but that might take a little bit. That wouldn't actually take quite a bit longer because I'm gonna make it with other stuff too, and not just brats by itself. Maybe I'll have brats tomorrow. I don't want to fly off the map, but I need to try and guesstimate where the center of it is. Probably right here. Thank goodness for that white arrow telling me that it was upside down right away. This is quick wire. Background is just the gradient. Production is 780 per minute. Usage, I don't know off the top of my head. Change the layout. I like that. Very nice. All right. We're doing good. We're doing good. I bet this increased our power a decent amount. Not too much. Not really. I am not worried about power yet, thankfully. So now we just need to belt this over and connect this up to the HSCs. And then we're good to go. This actually doesn't need to be lifted at all. I can just go do this. Set it to the curve setting because the curve looks real nice. Yeah, mind your own business, Mr. Hog. Oh, out of power. It's gonna be a long belt kind of around the entire factory city right now. That's all right. I got enough alclad aluminum sheets. Plus, they're not. I don't think I'm using them for anything besides belts right now. Could be wrong, but I feel like that's right. Too long. Yeah, I forget you can always do the hanging from the ceiling, which would be kind of cool. Imagine all these belts like hanging from the ceiling, like actually organized. That would look pretty sick. But also that'd be a lot of work to redo all that. All right, almost there. Now, which one of these? Oh, it's right over here, actually. So, and disconnect this. So that is just going straight for that one. And then these just go straight in here. Boom. That's the right one, right? Yep. Okay. Much better. I like the loop, or the curve. That looks so good, actually. Oh boy. So these are using already, this is already using 630 of our 780. But we just need one more manufacturer. So this will, oh fuck. This is still not going to be enough. Because 630 and then it's going to be 840. So we are going to have to split off from that just to get a little bit of excess. Which actually that'll go to the second floor. Okay. I think we got it figured out now. I think. Hopefully. Now, there might have to be some revisions, but I think we got it figured out for the most part. For the most part, we should have this good to go. And then once we get this second manufacturer set up, then we can actually just start automating supercomputers. And then while that's automating, we have to wait for 94 of those to be made. So then we can use that time to go do the alumina loop, or upgrade the alumina to a loop. Yeah. There we go. Easy peasy. It's gonna be even easier when we use our blueprint. Blueprint saves so much time. You just gotta take a little bit of time to set them up. Make sure they're like actually useful in multiple scenarios instead of just unique ones. Because the more broad they are, the more use they have. Like these manufactured tri and quad inputs, a lot of stuff is made in the manufacturers, so obviously. So now I don't have to worry about belting it for the most part. I just need to hook it up, which if I do auto connect, it's still not going to actually auto connect to the walls, unfortunately, but it'd be kind of cool if it did. Would be a lot cooler if it did. One, two, three. And we actually don't need the second one here. Just turn it off like that. So it's set up and ready to go. It's just we don't have the input capacity for another one. There we go. And the output was on this side, right? That's it right there, okay. Organization, well, that's kind of gonna be goofy, but we'll just do it like that. Really? You have a hard time doing it like that, but when I do it like this, really? Weird. I don't know why we use tri-walls, but whatever. We don't technically need to use the tri-walls for the trickle down because it's one belt. Like that. Okay, that's all good to go. Just need to hook her on up. Too steep. I don't know if I believe that for a second. There we go. That one's gonna have a little bit of lift to it. Oh boy, you can't do this on curves? No, no, it looks so good though. Fine. Fine. Then we'll hook this back up. It's too far still. There we go. There we go. That should help. And then we gotta do this side too. What's coming in here? Oh, the circuits. Oh, what the heck? Did I do these backwards? Why is it coming in on that side? Oh, I don't think this was a blueprinted one down here. That's why it's... Yeah, it's not blueprinted. Alright. Okay. Yeah, it's alright. It gets the job done. Alright. And that's HSCs. We are making, I could just do the math in my head, but I don't really want to. 7.5. We're making 7.5 more. Which is 15. And then we're going to be using 5.625 more? Or is this... Do these actually use the same? Wait, what the fuck? I'm making supercomputers already. Oh my god. All this work just to realize I'm already making these fucking things? Come on, man. Ugh. Well, why didn't you say something, Ella? That's alright. That's alright. Is this even turned on? This one isn't turned on, but we could turn it on. Do I want to? I don't really need to. You didn't know? I thought you were taking notes. God damn it. Oh boy. Whatever. We upgraded a lot of stuff. We'll use it down the line anyways. You weren't here? I don't know. I'll have to check your attendance sheet, because I'm pretty sure you're here most of the time when I'm playing Satisfactory. But it's also quite possible you weren't here during that time. Now that I really think about it, yeah, of course I'm making supercomputers. I needed them for the control module or whatever for the space elevator. Yeesh. Alright. Tell me more, Ada. Godspeed.
The Miner Mark III provides top-of-the-line resource extraction potential, making it even easier to contribute to project assembly.
Hell yeah. That's huge.
Project part number 8, the thermal propulsion rocket, is the most complex project part of this phase as it requires turbo motors, and thus requires your best.
Oh, turbo motors.
Fix it, didn't think pioneers such as you could get this far. I am glad we have both proven them wrong.
Oh, we? I don't know, that we's doing a lot of work there for you, Ada. What did I just alt-tab to? Shoot. I have my Spotify above my chat. There we go. Did my game crash? Oh, it didn't. Oh my god. When I hit shift backspace, it like froze the game. Weird. That's how I activate my dual monitor tools. You're sick, be nice. Okay, my bad. You get a pass. You get a pass. Wait, it said this next one is... What the fuck did I just unlock? The thermal propulsion rocket is the hardest or most complex one compared to... What the fuck is that? Nuclear pasta? Nuclear pasta is not more complex? I don't know if I believe that. Miner Mark IIIs though? Real nice. Real nice. What does it take to make them? Turbo motors. Yep. Not quite sure how to make turbo motors. We're about to find out real quick though. That heatsink? It's heatsink, rubber, water, and nitrogen for a cooling system? Okay, that makes sense. This radio control units, motors, wonderful. Okay, automating those. Rubber's easy. I don't really have a major use for rubber right now, so this is not too bad. That rubber part isn't. Motors, RCUs, that's gonna be a little bit different, a little bit tough. Cooling system, that seems like a lot. So rubber's actually getting quite a bit of use in this item. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do now because we were gonna wait for the supercomputer automation to be done. We were gonna do the Illumina loop, but I already have supercomputers automated, and we already have a couple hundred, so we didn't have to wait. Let's go check on Illumina. Let me go get my car so I don't keep forgetting it. Let's go check on the Illumina. See, do we really need it? I think we kind of do. Remove the space. How about we remove your chat, Mr. Chatbot? Yeah, let me do that real quick. Okay, I keep messing this up. What is going on here? Minimize that. There we go. Oh, you did it, Ella. Hell yeah. Good job. I was struggling because my Spotify keeps popping up above my dashboard. And then I minimize Spotify and then it brings it back to the game. Then I'll tab and it brings Spotify back up. Okay, good. There's still aluminum being made there. This is probably damn near full of water again. Yep. That fills up so fast. God damn. The only use for that water is in here, but as you can see, it's not really needed. Do I just add more water containers to extend it? Can't the water just overflow into the ground? I wish. That's what I was saying. I was like, can we just like pump the water back into the ocean or something? That's not oh shit. No, that's right. That's what I was doing, like, or thinking about earlier. It was like, why can't we just like drain it back into the desert or something, make an oasis, or back into the ocean? Oh, he's back. That was quick. How am I gonna connect this? Oh, that's not gonna be too bad actually. God damn, something smells awful. What the hell is that? Should be able to do that. Curve. All right, well, we doubled the time it takes for this to fill up. It still fills up like really fast, so. But aluminum is backed up right now. Dude, what the hell? It smells like someone like took a shit in the hallway. Which I wouldn't doubt. Okay, we wanted to check on alumina. It looks like it's holding up. Actually, it is. Obviously, silica's gonna be giga backed up. But this is doing just fine, okay. Maybe we don't have to do a new luminous site right away, but maybe we can step away from automating for a bit to actually do this 2 loop, or the lumina loop. I'm gonna start from that side actually, because if I start from over here, I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. So we take a step away from doing automation for a bit, let everything just run and back up, and we'll work on a little bit of trains real quick, because this should not be going backwards. I'm surprised it actually hasn't had a collision yet. There is a small window where there is a chance for a collision, so luckily we haven't hit that yet, because I don't know how to do a train collision cleanup, and I don't really want to find out, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh shoot. This one right here maybe? Remember, because trains can't technically go up 4 meters differences, foundations. We gotta do 2s. Two, 3. Oh, I don't have my jetpack on. Okay. That's a big spitter. Luckily that didn't hurt me too much. I don't think that... Am I really that far away from the pole? I guess so. I don't know if it's 10 more down or not. I feel like that's going to be too much. No, maybe not. Well, we can do a test, just 1 lane. Actually, no, I think we're still a little bit high. Yep, I think probably 4 meters. Oh, maybe not, maybe 6. You know, I don't actually have to make these 4 meter thick foundations. I could be using 2s, but too late to switch now. Okay, so how many is it? Is it actually 6? Oh shit. No, it's 8. Oh shit, okay. Alright. We'll go down 8 more meters on. We can do that. I wonder why they... Oh, wow, that cracked. I wonder why they implemented a dismantle limit. I wonder if the game engine just freaks out if you do more than 50. Wow, look at that. Straight 50. Huh. Oh, wow, that did like a little bit. Alright, so we gotta go down 8 more meters, so 4 of these. And then we just gotta connect this. There we go. It looks good. Hopefully the train can take this sharp of a turn. Probably should have tested that before I started dedicating to it, but oh well. We'll make it work one way or another. Nah, it should be able to take that turn. There's no way it can't. And we'll have to see if I remember how to do the stop signals. Okay, too many button pushes. There we go. Oh, just out of concrete. Are you kidding me? So yeah, essentially we're gonna take that line, and we're gonna obviously still combine it, but it's gonna take a turn this way and go up and connect to that. So then that separates the alumina and the plastic and the fabric. We just gotta wait for our concrete to come back for a second. Just a little bit longer. I need 100 concrete, man. Now that I think about this, I gotta stop the trains somehow while I'm doing this, so they don't like fly off the tracks, because that is a thing now in the game that they specifically implemented. Oh, that's kind of annoying that this is right in the way. Don't tell me that it just cuts off like a bunch of shit from power. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Can I just like tell the trains to stop? Nitrogen's fine. Oops. Oh yeah, I can turn off self-driving. Okay. So I just need to turn off plastic and plastic too. Plastic, turn off. Park. That works. Timetable. We gotta wait for that one to go past that. Hopefully this doesn't break our production lines. It shouldn't. There might be a slight pause, but that's alright. Plastic. Plastic's parked. Plastic 2 needs to park now. Skirt. Is it parking? It is. Okay, good. Good. All right. Now the fun part. Now the fun part of figuring this out. Okay, and then I scroll down somehow to get my, there it is. Oh wait, I gotta do the, shoot. Forget how I did this. It's been a while since I've done trains. Okay. What the heck? Oh, what just happened? Why did this get reset to something else? There we go. Okay. Oh, that's simple. Okay. Easy as that. But now we need the stop signals. Or the blocks. Is it the blocks? Is it blocks or is it path? I think it's block. That's kind of annoying that that's in the thing. I don't like that. Can you go down a little bit? No? I'm gonna do it on the other side, but if I do it on the other side, it's not gonna work. Oh, I can do it down here though. There we go. Okay. I don't think I have to do the double side. Kind of just for whatever reason. Actually, I think that's good like that, right? If I do that, maybe that's good like that. Okay. Am I gonna have enough concrete? Probably not. We in fact will not have it because my upload speed is still not that fast. But this foundation is not staying here, so we can just go back and deconstruct. I love how the railway actually provides power. Kinda gonna be somewhat fast before that plastic runs out, though there's a lot backed up, so it shouldn't be too fast, or it shouldn't deplete too fast. Oh. Hey, Techno Freak. You can lurk. I like lurkers. Upgrading our trains to be a lot more efficient at the moment. Though this will add a little bit of travel time to Illumina, but that means we can also add a second train to the Illumina loop, and I don't know if that will really be needed. Ooh, not the last ones here. Just get rid of that one. We want to keep those two. There we go. Why aren't you zooping? What the? That one zoops fine. Why is this one? Oh. The heck? What the heck? Why is there no power here? Should it? Oh. Now there is. Weird. Why that took so long for some reason. Go back, destroy the foundations, and then we'll start the uphill and connect to that one. And that will be that. That's simple as it is, really. And technically, we should be able to just turn on smart driving again for the trains, and they should be able to map the path just fine. Even though it changed a little bit, it's just a little bit shorter for them, actually. Dude, something like... someone either took a shit out in the hallway or someone died in the hallway. Or something died in the hallway because it smells horrible. And it's not me because I showered right before stream. Unless maybe it is me. I don't know. What did that just do? We shouldn't have to go all the way up here, but we'll probably get close to it. You'll see a dead body. I brought it for you? Oh, how kind. Always wanted one of those. There we go. I don't know why it takes a second for the power to activate on the rail. It's not too bad, is it? No, it looks fine. Alright. I don't want to build this too long because it still thinks it's going to clip because it's not straight out yet. So we should be able to just... I'd have to connect right there. Turns too sharply. Oh, shoot. Okay. This is gonna be interesting, but we can fix this. We can fix this. This shouldn't be an issue. We'll just have to make this section, literally section this up a little bit, like that, and it should be fine. Did I just add a sign to it? No, it didn't. Okay, why is the power freaking out here? Dude, what is going on? The heck? Odd. There we go. Just like that. Power is tripping out a little bit on the rails. I'm not sure what that was about. Actually, we can get rid of this because we're getting rid of that line anyways. Right, we didn't delete anything important there? Okay. Very nice, very nice. All coming together. Boom. So technically I should be able to turn the trains on right now, but I can't right here. I need to go to the actual like station or the train itself, which is right there. But we're gonna take this out because this is no longer needed. Is this really gonna stay here? Okay, sure. I guess that's gonna stay there. Ouch. We'll still need those two. Oh shit, I actually still need that. Oh crap. Yeah, no, it's too long. Crap, I messed it up. Was it 3 high or 2 high? I think it's 3. We still need the throughput line here. There we go. It's just, now this is gonna run straight and then turn right. So this part right here and that need to go away. There we go. Okay. And now we can go turn these trains back on. Why is that goofing like that? Oh, because he's on that section. That's why it's red. Alright, we should be able to turn the trains back on. Let's turn plastic 2 back on. Operational. He's already moving. Good. Alright, plastic 1, we can turn you back on. Operational. He should start moving. It looks like he is. There we go. Now we separated the plastic and aluminum lines, so there's no chance of collision between those two now. Kind of goofy having another highway parallel to that one, but whatever. You don't really need the highway there, but we're gonna keep it. Now for the alumina part is we're gonna try and make it a loop instead of just A-B back and forth. Shouldn't be too hard. How much concrete do we have? We're gonna go grab some concrete because we're gonna use a bunch here. I'll grab my car. It's right here. Let's check how full the water is over here. Nice. Not filling up that fast. Also probably because there's not a lot of aluminum that needs to be made right now. So everything's backed up, so there shouldn't be a whole lot of excess water being produced. Actually, there doesn't even really need to be a throughput here. Or on that one. I don't know why I thought I needed it, but I guess for if we do... Wait, no, this one does need to be here for the fabric train, but the fabric train doesn't really run that much. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. I could go for a nap. I did not get much sleep last night. I think as soon as I have dinner, I'm gonna get hit with the food itis pretty hard, unfortunately. And I mean, I'm still pretty tired right now, to be honest. I'm just gonna grab concrete over here. So maybe it will just be a 4 or 5 hour stream. It's still probably not going to be enough concrete, but whatever. Maybe I do just order food. I'm not really feeling up to making food right now. I am feeling pretty lazy after I did a bunch of stuff this morning. So, sorry if you can hear me fidgeting with my camera cover. So where do we want this aluminum train to loop from? Holy order? I don't really know. I don't really know. I don't want this to be exceedingly long. So maybe we could have it just going back that way and then it loops back over there. We don't want it longer than it has to be because then it just adds time, travel time. What should I order? I was really liking the idea of the white cheddar mac and cheese. But, you know, fast food places charge out the ass for white cheddar mac and cheese for some reason. Doesn't really make sense to me, but hey, it's fast food. They can charge what they want and people will still pretty much pay for it. Oh, I think I saw that was it McDonald's or something like that? That they're feeling the hit for people not going or getting McDonald's as often anymore due to how insane their prices are for how low quality the food is. Which is good. They should feel because they're charging way too much for stuff that used to be like on the dollar menu. Like just a normal cheeseburger used to be on the dollar menu. Now it's like what, $3.70? You gotta be kidding me, man. If the quality actually went up, sure. Quality or quantity? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I can respect that. But man, they are not doing any of that. So it's hard to justify going to those places. Then again, most stuff nowadays, unfortunately, is up in price. Especially if you live in America. All the tariff nonsense bullshit, but we're not gonna... We don't get political on this channel, so I'm not gonna say much more about that. That just went the other way in 10. Okay, that's cool. I might just put on my other jetpack. Just because it'll be easier, because we're not going to have really power. Why did that? Oh, that's why it looked jagged. I used the wrong fucking things. I used the ramps. Whoops. I was gonna say, the music stopped? What should I get, Ella? What should I get for dinner? What are you having? I don't really have any particular cravings at the moment, so it's kind of hard. Chicken and mashed potatoes and asparagus. Damn, that actually sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. What's on this belt? Is that coal? There's a train station down there. Maybe not. I am feeling pretty sick suddenly. Oh, that's not good. Are you laying down and resting? Do we go over now? Yeah, my stomach doesn't feel pristine at the moment. I will say it's a little, not upset, but uneasy. So I don't really know. I don't want anything too strong or spicy. Concrete. Oh man, we already used a bunch. We already used over half of what we got, and we haven't even made the sky rail part yet. Luckily, the sky rail part we can we reuse concrete, so. Because we're flying through it doing this. This is also making another highway road that we can build factories off of. Damn, yeah, we're running out real fast. We're barely just gonna miss that little cliff there. That's good. Yep, definitely should have grabbed more concrete. So we can't even do another section. I like those trees. I don't even know if you want to call those trees. They're like little balloons. I mean, we gotta go back and get concrete. But yeah, we'll probably go over and then sharp turn left into a loop. Just so we can save some travel time. Can't be sick. I have so much work this week. Yep. That's unfortunate. That's how we have to feel. Or how we feel that way. I can't get sick. I got a lot of work to do. It'd be awesome to be like, oh man, I feel like I'm feeling sick. I have a lot of work, but it'll be all right. I got a lot of stuff going on at work this week too. It's gonna suck. Wait, I didn't even make this 4 long. Oh I am making the sky rail part, aren't I? Or no, I'm not. I don't know. So work only I can do? New hires? I mean, technically some people could do my work, though it'd take a while to like realize what I'm doing and how I'm fixing the bug and then stuff like that. Okay, we were doing just the sky rail part. Whoops, I kind of fucked that up. Yep. Those didn't, road or Skyrail did not need to be 4 wide. Oopsies. Oopsie poopsies, as they say. I think slide jumping is almost like faster than the actual car. I think it actually is. How crazy. Well, faster when I actually hit the bunny hop on it. I did it too early there. Blade Runners are such a huge upgrade in this game. Especially if we're moving around big factories like this. Oh shit. Well. It'll be fine, right? We'll grab more. It's because I'm taking some from that storage that the overflow, it's not overflowing into the dimensional depot, so I only have 1 dimensional depot at the other concrete factory being filled up with concrete. Oh well. Yeah, my tummy is a little uneasy. I don't like that. I do not like that because I thought I was feeling great. Because I did some cardio workout this morning, cleaned up my apartment, organized, showered. It's feeling great, and now I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, okay. Come on, man, I was feeling good. Why couldn't it last? Well, I guess we can just start moving the rail with. Kind of fucked us up, but that's alright. We'll make it work. We can make it work. I love how I spent all that time upgrading all our productions for other components for supercomputers, and then right at the end, when we're gonna make supercomputers, I realized we were already automating them. Well. But like I said, all the stuff we upgraded, we'll use it eventually. So it's not like a total loss or misuse of time. Though we're not really like racing against time or anything like that, so. That's what's great about this game. You can just play at your own pace. There's nothing to worry about. Not really any enemies. There's no, well, I mean, there are enemy ones, but none that like attack and destroy your base like in Factorio, where the bugs slowly evolve over time and attack your base and stuff like that. And even now, Dyson's Sphere program has enemies like that too now. Of course, you can disable them, but it also adds like a unique element to the game. But, you know, it's nice to be chill and just focus on automating and building your factories like this, too, so. Many different ways to play the game, or factory games like this. Alright. Now that we fucked this up so much, we can still do it, but we don't need as much concrete now. So we only need to do 2 wide for the rail. there's my dryer. Geothermal generators. I should go double check that my laundry is actually dry because it's my bedding and I don't want it sitting there still moist. That would not be very cooler. Alright, we'll do one more stretch and then we'll turn left and then make a big U-E. We can actually start going down, like right here. That's gonna hurt. Oh, it didn't, okay. I think 10 is too far down now. I'm not close enough to actually build on that. Yeah, that's too far. That's too high up. Oh wait, that's actually perfect right there. Not bad, not bad. Okay, one little extra, that's all right. Ooh, God, I almost fell off. Or I thought I almost fell off there. We don't have to go too far, I think, to make a UE. Surely. Actually, this should be... Oh no. Scratch that. Well, actually, I should probably be doing... Is 3 good there? I mean, it is good, but aesthetically. But I'm not a big stickler on aesthetics. Okay. That looks straight. This barely even uses steel pipes and beams. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, now we just gotta hook everything up. You know, we gotta clean up our mess we made on the way here. Don't really have to, but I'm going to. Because we're heading that way anyways. Very nice, very nice. Boom. Now I should be able to use my hover pack. For some reason the track is electrified. Well, I guess it's an electric train, so that makes sense. I suppose that makes sense. Okay, now my stomach's really kind of making me upset. What the heck's going on here? What is going on here? It's not even like a hungry upset either. It's kind of just like, it's uneasy. I want to finish this train section though. I don't know what we're gonna have to change on the timetable though. And technically I should be destroying the foundation the track's on too, but whatever. Whatever. Alright, well the loop's set up. I don't think it's gonna do it by itself. Well, it's not hooked up on this side, I don't think, is it? It's not. Is this gonna be easy to do here, or? Kind of gonna be in the road a little bit, but oh well. Why is it freaking out? That train's probably not operational right now, is it? Because of that? Oh, it is. I think I know why it's not doing it. Okay, that was it. Sweet. Will it just go straight through now, or? So it should just go straight through now. It should keep going this way. And it should loop around. But I think it also... Is there a setting to tell it to not go backwards? Oh, you know why? It's the way I have the... It's the... Fuck. I needed to go back to that station to fix it. I know what I did wrong. It's because it's the on those stations there's the front station and the back station. I have it telling it going to the back station, so it's going to keep going back and forth. So I need to switch the timetable to switch to this one. I guess I can do it on this one. I think. Why is that one yellow? Is it because it's full? Dang, that comes to a quick stop. Alright, so it needs to go to Scoved and then Lunar. Code. And then lunar. Save changes. And then I need to change, I think, the settings there. There we go. See, easy as that. Just have to tell what station to go to. The correct station. Look at that. Cleared out our to-do list, even though 3/4 of it was already technically done. And we didn't realize it till we were done, so, oh well. Yeah, I might have to add a second train to this just to make the travel times a little bit faster. This also means it'll allow it to fill up more, but it's already full. So, two trains would probably be fine. Probably. Wouldn't hurt, but there might be some, like, a little bit of congestion every once in a while. What is going on with that train symbol? Oh, is it because I'm riding it? It's like glitching out on the compass. You see that? Weird. And it changed over to go right. Very nice. And do I need to change lunar? I don't. Okay, so these settings are different from the train stations, actually. How full is this? Yeah, not bad. I'd say it's pretty good. Oh, we did what we wanted to. Next, I'd say let's get our to-do list updated. Kinda sucky that this is so close to the road here, but it's alright. It's alright. I'm the only one on this game right now, so, or this world. So I won't forget that it's there. Maybe I'll run into it every once in a while until I remember that it's actually there. But, I mean, it's not an issue. It's not an issue. Oh man, now I'm yawning. Wonderful. It is a lazy Sunday. Might as well select that. Oops. But, there's always a but. We unlocked making thermal propulsion rockets. Where's my mouse? There it is. So, modular engine. I don't think that's being used by anything right now. That's an old elevator part. Is that it right there? I don't think it's being used by anything. I could be wrong. That's the only factory that I have indoor lights set up in. Okay, it's not being used by anything. It's fully backed up. But this isn't a manufacturer. It requires 2.5 per minute. Of fucking course it does. That means we're gonna have to make more modular engines. I'm just gonna call it thermal rocket. Modular engine. It's gonna be 0.5 a minute I need. Turbo motor, we're not even making turbo motors, so 1 per minute. Luckily it's only 1 per minute. Still gonna take a lot to do though. Cooling system, don't have that automated. 3 per minute. Fuse modular frame. I don't think that's being used for anything. No. Is it? We can actually satisfy the quick wire requirement for this milestone. It is not being used by anything. Oh shit. It's making 3 per minute. We already have that satisfied. That is a welcome sight. You can grab 100 for the milestone. But yeah, why is this? Wish I could have it expand out a little bit to the left so it's not like cut off like that, where it's next lining it. So modular engine shouldn't be too hard to, we can look at it when we're going past it here what it requires, but I think it's just motors and fuck, what is the other thing that it uses? Motors, rubber, smart plating. Smart plating, I think that's the only usage of smart plating if I recall. Which this needs to be updated 2 per minute. Nice, so that shouldn't be an issue. It'd just be rubber and motor. Okay, that's not bad. That's not a bad one to do. Then it's just turbo motors and cooling systems, which aren't even close to being automated at all. Because I think we're gonna have to upgrade motors, which I think is rotor stators and what, cables or wires, maybe. I think turbo. Oh yeah, so cooling system, which we need 200 cooling systems for the milestone, so that's part of it. That's not bad. Well, I say it's not bad. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to make because we still gotta make heat sinks, not even automated. Rubber, fine. I don't think a whole lot of stuff's using rubber right now. We might have to make another rubber factory building though, for all the new requirements. Water, not an issue. Nitrogen gas, not an issue either. I think I have one thing using nitrogen and it's not using nearly all of it, so shouldn't be too bad. It's made in a blender. The only hard part of that is going to be the heat sink, but then that's not terrible, I don't imagine. RCUs, we have them automated. I don't think they're being used really at all, I recall. Motors, that's gonna be an issue. It is rotors and stators. And then rubber. Like I said, we might have enough rubber already. Cooling systems, let's open up the heat sinks. Oh, so first usage of alkylate aluminum sheets besides belts. Nice. And copper, that's, oh no, that's how you make alkylate. That's easy, and copper sheets. Sheets aren't hard. Sheets are pretty easy. So that's not too bad. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of processing. And small, nothing really like huge upgrades. A lot of small upgrades are gonna be required. Maybe motors probably gonna be the biggest one because I'm gonna have to upgrade stators and rotors for motors. And then I think both of those rotors and stators are both gonna have to be upgraded. The components used to make them are gonna have to be upgraded as well. Not cool. It's just a lot of small stuff with a couple major upgrades sprinkled in. So I mean, it's not too bad to do a thermal rocket. It's just gonna take quite quite a few hours, probably. Dude, it's... Okay, it's not my microphone. I was gonna say, does my microphone smell like that? I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, gotta check my laundry too. Nuclear pasta, that's gonna be something, because you gotta use like particle accelerator and all that stuff. Copper powder, ground up copper ingots. Makes this part perfect for producing nuclear pasta in the particle accelerator. It can't just be copper powder in the particle accelerator, right? Yeah, once we get to the particle accelerator, it's the power use is extremely high and it like fluctuates, I think it says. Yeah, unstable. Varies per recipe. We're probably gonna have to, before we do that, we're probably gonna have to switch over our fuel generators to turbo fuel or rocket fuel. We could do more nuclear power, but I want to try out the turbo fuel and rocket fuel because we can use that turbo fuel and rocket fuel in our jetpack and in the car, which I hope actually provides a speed boost and thrust, vertical thrust. I hope. And then that, I mean, that's the end of tier 8 and there's just one tier left. I don't know what's in tier 9. But that's like endgame. That is the last one because this will complete phase 4, which I think is technically the completion of the space elevator. And then it'll be done, and then we just have one phase, which I don't know how many milestones are in the last phase, but we're on the last stretch. This is the farthest I ever made in Satisfactory. It's taken a while though, because we're at what? 91 hours. So I mean, it's taken quite a while. Obviously we're not speed running or anything like that. We're kind of taking our time. Otherwise I wouldn't really enjoy it that much. I know there's new stuff in here from the 1.1 update. Oh, I haven't looked at, I haven't pulled my tickets out of the grinder in a long time. I wonder how many is in there. There's a conveyor throughput. Still, I just wish provide a statistics panel. I would grind out like 500 tickets or coupons for a statistics production statistics like panel or tablet like they have in Satisfactory and also in Dyson Sphere program. I still don't understand why it's not a part of this game. It would be huge. Though it probably would be a pain in the ass to actually code, because you'd have to code and grab production and consumption statistics from like every machine and pretty much compile it all together into a nice display for every component, every machine. So I can see how that'd be like a major thing to do, but I mean there's mods for it. Though the one mod I tried in early access was iffy. It was pretty iffy. It didn't work like most of the time, but still. It's possible, it's just, I know it'd be a major thing to do. Oh yeah, elevators are new. Cable pack. Oh, that's cool. I've seen a lot of cool stuff on the subreddit. Ventilation. Yeah, there's like a lot of cool cosmetics and stuff you can do to make your factories look really cool. I've seen a lot of cool ones on the subreddit. But man, I don't have that creativity. I just like seeing my numbers go up in production and automation. That's all I really care about. But honestly, I think I might get off stream because my stomach is kind of getting not better, which is unfortunate because I was feeling really great at the end of the stream and now it's slowly degrading. So I don't really want to push it too much. I gotta probably find like some soup. I have some soup. I want some good soup though, so I might actually go out and get some nice good soup and probably just rest and probably go to bed early tonight, considering I got like no sleep this weekend and I don't want to get sick because like even you said, Ella, that got a lot of work to do that I probably should be there for. And I don't really want to take sick days unless I have to. So yeah, pretty short stream unfortunately, but we did do what we wanted to do on the to-do list. We cleared out the to-do list. The new Lumina site's not really needed at the moment. We kind of figured that out. I was kind of iffy on that last time we played because it seemed like it was kind of struggling, but it was just because I haven't flushed the water system in so long, which I should go check. But now we got to-do list all updated. That to-do list is gonna probably take, I'd say at least 3 streams, 2-3 streams. I'm out of fuel. So even though we're close to the end, it's also each small thing that we have to, I wouldn't say small thing, each new thing we have to automate is a lot longer to do. Dude, no way. Look how full this is now. It hasn't even been that long. What the heck? What? Have I been yapping that long? I feel like we checked it not too long ago. Where's all this water? Literally all the water's coming from here. I guess it's 240 per minute. Okay, we can do the math. Because each one holds. I'm pulling up my phone for this. I'm not going to use the in-game calculator because it's going to be too slow. Oh shit. Well, I don't even need the calculator for this. 240 per minute. 10 minutes to fill each one. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So an hour and 20 minutes. Every hour and 20 minutes, I need to flush this system. Well, a little bit longer than that because the pipes actually hold a little bit of quantity as well. It has not been 120 minutes since I flushed this. It didn't take me that long to... Oh. Pretty Aurora Borealis. It didn't take me 120 minutes to build the track. I also kind of butchered it. I was also kind of rushing because I wanted to get done before my stomach really fucked me over, so... We need to clean this up. I'm gonna put that on the to-do list. There we go. Lumina line cleanup. We'll need to get rid of the foundations on the that are holding the rail, because if you look at all my other rail systems, they're kind of like sky rails, so they're like floating. And then also probably, I don't think I really need to extend that highway because we don't need to build out that way yet. Pretty much just clean it up. But yeah, I am gonna get out of here because I need to get some soup and lay down because my stomach is not getting any better. So that's it for me today, folks. I am sorry for the shorter stream, but it is what it is. It happens sometimes. I should be back streaming more time this week. I don't know if it's Tuesday and Thursday, but I'll squeeze some streams in when I can. But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it greatly. Hope y'all had a great weekend, and hope we all have a great coming week. Hopefully. And hopefully I don't actually get sick from whatever the hell I'm feeling right now. There shouldn't be a reason I should get sick. Surely. But alright, I'm gonna get some soup and maybe even take a nap. I could probably use it. So, thanks for watching, y'all. Hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. We'll probably be playing Satisfactory again, so probably expect that. Oh yeah, I'll do the credits. As long as it's not broken. Okay, it's not broken. Alright, yo. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Peace out.